Hello, my name is Donna Marie Cesari. I'm the Chair of Fashion Design and Merchandising at BayState College. I would like to welcome you to the first annual BayState College Fashion Exhibit. This year's show is named Novel Perspectives, which represents the fresh look our designers and merchandisers have taken on fashion trends. I would like to extend a heartfelt thank you to BayState College's President, Vice President, administration, faculty, and staff for their support and encouragement of the Fashion Design and Merchandising Department, as well as our students' family, friends, and loved ones. We are here because of all of you. Our vision at BayState College is to provide real-world opportunities for our fashion students. When students experience and practice in the real world what they're learning in the classroom, possibilities in networking and resume building materialize, which creates opportunities for a rewarding career in the fashion industry. Now let's take a sneak peek behind the scenes to see our fashion design and merchandising students transform their conceptual ideas into reality.
My biggest inspiration is the body itself. I love how the body is divided into lines. And if you know how to pinpoint those lines, you can use it to your advantage. Just slice it and make it to a new pattern. The 3 garments that I have, they represent my version of haute couture. My brand focuses on stiff fabric mixed with classy lace. Mixing them together gives off a really good futuristic vibe. My target market are for women who aren't afraid of taking fashion risks. If you're not afraid to stand out from the crowd, or if you're not afraid to be different, then my clothes are for you. I like to work with pleather and soft fabrics such as lace. I like to work with pleather because it gives you that structure that I like to feel. If you put it with lace, it gives that nice softness that pleather does not have, so it's right there in the middle.
So I'm wearing Ostley Farron, this dress that's made of pleather and lace. It's pretty warm and I feel like it gives me a good edgy vibe.
Hi guys, I'm here with Ostley Farron, one of the designers for our shoot today. Ostley is a second-year student here at BayState. Ostley, tell me a little bit about your collection first, and then we'll go in to talk about the show that's coming up in April.
My collection is based from the lines from the body. Both of the pieces that I have are a jacket and dress, and they're both very interesting and elegant and futuristic, and I'm excited for you guys to see them.
You know, the shoot's been going really well so far, so, what do you have to look forward to most about the show on April 25th?
I'm looking forward to showcasing it at Copley. I'm excited to show off my designs and to show what BayState has to offer.
So obviously it's your second year, you're looking forward to getting in the bachelor program next year, but it's a big year for you. You want to finish strong. What has been your biggest challenge?
My biggest challenge is the materials I'm working with. They're not easy to pursue it and to still sewing with the 2 fabrics that I have. That's what's been the toughest.
But you're glad you went down that road?
Yes, I'm very happy.
Good. Well, I can't wait to see it at the show.
My inspiration is the Black Widow spider. There's a little story that goes along with that. The Black Widow spider female, when it's done with sex with the male, it kills the male, and I feel that represents female dominance, and I want to show that in my clothes. My message is to help women feel empowered in their own skin, because they can do anything a man can do. They are strong, they are confident, they are beautiful, and they should not be walked all over. My dream job is to design garments that women can feel confident in. I like to use simple, everyday knit fabrics. For the bottom, I like to mix it up. One of my garments in the show has a top that's brocade and a pleather skirt. You don't see pleather a lot in many clothes. It's usually in shoes or purses, not necessarily in clothes. So I kind of did like a mixture of different fabrics that you wouldn't normally see together. My goal is to make a difference in the fashion industry and to help women feel more beautiful in their own skin.
My message is that I want to design garments that will help women to be comfortable in their own skin and to not be afraid to show their best features. I think that women should be bold and confident in their clothing because to me that's one of the keys to happiness. My inspiration came from seeing New York City during the nighttime. I loved how the city came to life with all the bright neon lights. I took all the bold and vibrant colors that I saw in New York and incorporated them all into my garments. My target market is for people ages 17 through 24 who enjoy going to a club or a party. My silhouettes are very figure flattering and chic, which is perfect for the New York night scene. The textiles I like to use are stretch fabrics like lycra and stretch denim. I love the final look I get when everything is combined together. It hugs the figure and accentuates the hips. My dream job is to have my own company and clothing line, and I also hope to create my own signature textiles.
My message is about difference and acceptance. I want people to feel accepted when they wear my clothes. To know that there is someone out there that truly accepts and loves them for who they are. My market is for both men and women from the ages of 20 to 30 years old. I like to work with knits, cotton, wool, prints, and suede because they are fabrics that I believe to be different. They have different textures. They got a sense of boldness to them that I like, and I feel that it definitely fits the way I want to design and really fits the difference and acceptance in my message. My dream job is to have a shop of my own and design coats, but another goal of mine is to work in the movie industries and design costumes. Inspiration is a feeling. It's an emotional experience that I believe that comes from within you and is influenced by the world around you. It helps you express your imagination and truly shows your colors so that it can become a reality.
I want to be a fashion designer because I like creating the things I wish existed. I also want to be a fashion designer because I'm a woman who appreciates the female body. I believe if you got it, you should flaunt it in the most fashionable way. When women embrace their body and are not afraid to show skin, sometimes they're harshly judged by other women. I create designs for the average woman who loves her flat chest or a big butt and wants a garment to flatter those beautiful assets that so many other people see as a flaw. I'm inspired by many different things. Celebrities such as Nicki Minaj, Rihanna, Kendall Jenner, Lady Gaga, and J-Lo, to name a few. Other designers inspired me as well, like Michael Costello and Max Azria. My favorite textiles would have to be leather and mesh just because those are really cutting edge, but then I like really feminine fabrics such as silk, tulle, and knit. My dream job is to be a creative director and fashion designer for my own company or even a high fashion brand.
I'm influenced by young women that have experienced major challenges in their lives. These challenges should have broken them down, but they're able to get back up and flourish. My clothing represents the dark side of these women's struggles through the dark, mysterious colors, but it also shows their hopefulness with the bright, beautiful colors. I believe that I have represented a person's inner beauty and strength by designing corsets and slim-fitting garments with hand-painted, colorful images. My target market is for women between the ages of 18 to 25, just because the clothing more vibrant, young, youthful, and the silhouette kind of fits better for those ages. My collection really consists of cotton spandexes, or leathers. The reason why I chose to use so many cottons is because I'm working with textile paint, and textile paint tends to absorb better with the cotton. So hopefully, my next collection, I get to work with other various fabrics and kind of broaden my horizons. My inspiration for this collection was my personal challenge that I faced as a child. The art that I painted on the garment represent the emotions I felt at that moment. Although my designs are personal, they can be used by others to reflect on their own emotions and feel that connection as well.
don't know why everyone tries so hard to be different. It happens naturally because as an individuals, our personal taste and choice will reflect on who we really are. My collection is a combination of my culture, costumes, and belief. The rich red and gold along with the beaded embellishment convey the beauty I believe that my culture embodies. I love working with satin and brocade. I want to be a bridal designer because I want to see my dresses make someone happy on the most important day of their life. My inspiration are my culture, costumes, and values. My target market are women between the age of 18 to 25.
Well, I just met Sabita almost about a month ago. She's very, very nice, very down to earth and lovely, and her designs are amazing. And she has this very great anime, Japanese Harajuku type of look designs that she goes for. And as you can see, they're an ensemble called Warrior Princess by Sabita. And it is made out of non-textile materials, so that means that there's no fabric in the piece whatsoever. It's made out of straws, spoons, paper, it's all spray paint. So she handmade everything, and she took a lot of time and a lot of effort into it, so it gives me great pleasure to showcase that for her.
Confidence. That is the key to a woman's life. Having confidence makes a woman fearless. I've struggled with confidence my whole life. To make someone feel confident is what I want my clothing to do. Wear it without fear of what people say. My dream job is to dress some of the most successful and famous women in Hollywood. Also women that I look up to, such as Ariana Grande, Zendaya, Little Mix, and Kylie Jenner.
I believe that garments are an expression of individuality and art. I see clothing as a silent communicator. It's the very first thing people notice about a person. What a person's wearing, how they're wearing it instantly paints a picture of who they are before they even speak. I want my clothing to help tell a person's story. I want people to be able to walk down the street feeling sassy, bold, and classy. The idea of taking a blank canvas, a few yards of fabric, and then manipulating it into a new and innovative design is like art for me. That's my inspiration. My target market is for people who think less is more, for people who are daring and certainly unafraid to make a statement, basically between the ages of 18 and 35. So my dream job would be to design clothing. I wouldn't want to be in the level of like Mason Valentino or public school. Being able to have a name for myself, but also able to walk into a mall without people knowing who I am. I don't ever want to lose the joy of being creative, but I want to make the happy mistakes on my own.
My name's Emily Collins. I'm wearing Monea Fernandez. This is her non-textile piece, and it's basically called the magazine dress. It's made out of newspaper and bottle caps, and it's really cool. I've never seen anything like it.
My name is Monea Fernandez, and today I designed non-textile paper dress.
Explain the process of making that. It looks like it was a painstakingly long process.
Yeah, it was. I suffered a few lost manicures, some blisters from the hot glue gun, but basically all I did was take a lot of paper and bottle caps, hammer them down, make them to a new form, and then mold them all together into the dress.
So obviously you got the assignment for the non-textile, but how did you get this idea? I mean, you created this from scratch. It's pretty awesome. What was the inspiration originally, if you remember?
So a lot of the things that I do with haute couture, I like to take things from the original form and then create them into something completely different. And so it was really a challenge to try and take paper, like flat pieces, and then transfer them into something completely unrecognizable. And so that's where I got my inspiration from.
Very cool. Well, it definitely came out great. Obviously, we're doing the shoot today. What is, if you could hope for one thing to come across kind of as a message or a vibe that the dress gives off, what would you hope for, the photos to kind of explain to the world?
Just to make a statement and not be afraid to be something completely different and completely out there. Like if you want to make a difference, like make sure you're seen.
The Fashion merchandising students at BayState have been planning this event for an entire semester, and they're really excited to see the fruits of their labor. Merchandising students study the business of fashion. What that means is they'll learn how to market, merchandise, price, promote, purchase all types of fashion merchandise. This class, the fashion show production class, is just one of many that helps them hone their business skills. The best part about this class is it gives them the opportunity to prioritize, organize, put out fires, and most importantly, collaborate. These kids are dynamite. They're so much fun to be with, and it's been a pleasure to work with them.
I chose fashion merchandising because I love fashion, watching trends and understanding why people dress the way they do. Every detail on an outfit can change the entire personality, mood, style. This fascinates me. My dream is to create graphic designs for musicians as well as being a merchandising manager for them. I would be the person in charge of all things merchandise, making sure it's appropriate for the consumer and the target market, and that it resonates with who the band is and the message that they wish to send to their listeners. My favorite part of being a merchandiser is the attention to detail, the consumer expectations. It's like being a detective, figuring out what your consumer wants at what price and giving it to them all while making a profit. I love understanding the demographics and psychographics of a person, figuring out how to sell my product to that individual.
I chose fashion merchandising as my major because I'm very interested in how the fashion industry operates. There are so many things that go on behind the scenes people really don't understand. It's like discovering a whole new world you never knew about. My dream job is to be a stylist, whether it be for a theater company, magazine, or even a musician or actress. Because clothing is the first thing someone notices about you, it's really important for a merchandiser to help present their clients to the world in a confident and proud way.
My goal would be to design and execute window displays. I'm a really creative person, and that would be a unique way of using my creativity. I have a business mind and an eye for art and fashion. I thought fashion merchandising would be the perfect way to combine all of my talents. It would be great to work for one of the bigger design houses and fashion magazines. I'm looking forward to meeting many interesting people and traveling the world looking for inspiration to enhance my designs.
I am honored to announce that the fashion design and merchandising students involved in this presentation voted unanimously to donate all of the proceeds of this show to Dress for Success, an organization that promotes the economic independence of disadvantaged women by providing professional attire and confidence-building tools to help women thrive in work and life.